went and found this where this is George Stevens speaking, where he talks about, quote, the artfulness of guys like Laurel and Hardy, who had an extraordinary sense of it. When they put the team of Laurel and Hardy together, I was their cameraman. I didn't know that comedy could be so graceful and beautiful until I met Laurel and Hardy. I didn't know how comedy was so humane. And I looked at these two men and I realized that these two guys understood human nature. By some artistic instinct, they had this wonderful business of being in touch with the human condition. I had worked with each of them separately. It was a good job for a young fellow, a lot of fun. I truly felt part of something. I was very close with Babe Hardy, and Stan had an interest in me. I was younger than the other cameraman he'd had. He liked some of the things I did and didn't like other things, like the stuff that tended to be a little arty. He wasn't too happy when he could see that coming, stuff that was ruining his comedy. I had to be pretty careful it didn't happen. So still quoting George Stevens here, with films like Laurel and Hardy's, your existence is maintained by the fact that the audience laughs. If they don't laugh, there is a vacuum, a disaster. Laurel and Hardy were marvelous clowns, but also humanists. Although the story was not always immediately present in their films, their humanism gave them validity. You could watch an audience respond to these structured situations and gags that were premised to eventually evoke a laugh. If the scene gives the audience what they expect, then they laugh. So the game is to promise them what they expect, then give them something they wished they had thought of. Then they really laugh. If it's something utterly beyond their imagination, they ask, why didn't I think of that? By laying out the mechanics of this, it doesn't take anything away from its artfulness, end quote.